Hey, what's up guys, this is Diz. I'm going to be doing a demo review for SKRUMPNUTZ, and in this demo, it's a really long demo, so I'm going to start off by saying I can't watch the entire 2-hour long demo because I know it goes into like 4 or 5 overtimes, but I will do everything I can within my time frame to try to help you out. So right here I noticed that you guys smoke B just instantly right off the bat, and instead of doing that, you should have someone over here just spotting, and then when you see him, it's a very unlikely kill that they're going to get if you're just sitting here spotting, and then when you see them, then you can go back and smoke if you want, since all of you bought nades. Now the other team is doing some sort of a wrap strat. You resmoke B, which is fine, and you go right into spawn right here. Now this is fine, but you should just be posted up. They'll most likely just hold W and run into you. Instead, you're peeking in and out, and you let them get really close to you, and then they get an easy frag. So had you just stayed like this, you would have saw that they were there. You probably could have got 2 to 3 shots, most likely gotten a kill, and then you could have ran all the way back, and you could have gone to around garden and played like this, or gone to the spindle, killed them coming B, and then turned here and tried to fight the guy's garden. So you had a lot of options that you just didn't play right. So next time they go spawn and you're already in position, go here, post up, get a kill, run away, and then run to either garden, or you could play in construction if you think they're going to go through construction, and your other teammate should be tri-box. Another thing that you need to do on that round is, instead of throwing that smoke instantly, you could spot right here, in and out, in and out, in and out, and then as soon as you see him, you can fall back, wait a few seconds, and then throw your smoke. Because those smokes are very, very important. If you're going to buy them, you have to use them properly. Okay, so this next round, you're going up and you're pushing B. So you throw a smoke deep. You should try to get one of your teammates to throw that for you from CT spawn, and then you flash in front of the car and you peek. If you fire log, that's fine. Teammate misses that nade. You should definitely be more focused on logs here though. Generally speaking, that's where people go to try to stop the push. Now, let's watch this round, okay? Because you could single-handedly win this round for your team if you rotate it properly. You rotate off B, your teammate has eyes on it, so you should either be with him and push down B, or you should be over towards A. You kind of doing this floating thing right here is not really helping your team out that much. If you're over here, right here with your teammates, you could very easily have a huge impact in this round. Instead, you're sitting around here. Your teammate, again, he has a good spot at B. Like, if they come B, he's going to be able to call it pretty early, and you're going to be able to rotate properly. Instead, you're stuck in no man's land. They just run up A, and you're really just far out of the play. Now, had you gotten here earlier, you could have made a way bigger impact. I know your team wins this round, or you guys should win this round, but this should have been just a blowout round. Like, you guys should have had 4 at A. They should have been trying to execute while you have 4 there, and you should have just won it pretty damn easily. Instead, it becomes very, very close. 2v1 right here. You lose a lot of economical, cast that you had, and you almost lose the round. So, instead of just playing in no man's land here, your teammate's down B, has an early spot, just commit to the rotate. Most likely, if you smoke down B, especially at this level, they're going to go towards A, because they're going to not want to go through that smoke, right? And then another thing is, if you can get a teammate to refresh that bottom B smoke, it's just going to help you that much more, having 4A. So either be down B helping your teammate, or try to go towards A, because your teammate has that early spot at B, and you should have time to rotate back. Okay? Now you don't necessarily need to be all the way over here, but if you're at least over here, that's good enough. Being over here is just too close towards B. Try to move more towards A if he has that deep spot at B from light car. Okay, so right here, there's 20 seconds left. You guys have 2 at B. You know they're coming. First off, this is a very bad position. If you're going to play here, you want to be in the well, and so that you could dodge them. Second off, don't peek that crack afterwards when there's 10 seconds left. There's 10 seconds left right here. All you have to do is kill them when they plant. Just tell your teammate to wait until they plant, and then you'll peek them. If he peeks from here and you peek from there when he plants, you win the round automatically. So try to play the clock a bit more. And when you play tri-box, try to kill the first guy through the crack, and then wait until they're coming up onto you and pushing you, and they're around here. And then you could just crouch pre-fire, and then you could peek this, and you can crouch pre-fire. You shouldn't peek like all the way out towards here, where they're jumping up here, right? You should only peek towards here, and then crouch peek like when they're pushing about here, and then you should try to kill them when they're here. So again, get that first kill, then wait, get that kill, then wait, and then crouch peek like that, and get the guys that are pushing you like this, okay? That's how you want to play it. because they're going to be holding W trying to push at you, and then you're going to be crouch peeking into them, so it should be, generally speaking, a pretty easy kill for you. And that's how you play try blocks. And again, you got to play the time a little bit more. I want to highlight something really good that you're doing here, and that's you're going first right here, basically, or pretty much because your teammates stop. And you go into the site and you're jumping to clear these corners. And I just want to say that it's a really good thing that you're doing. Even if you die there, your teammates are pretty much 100% going to get the trades. And you're drawing a lot of gunfire into yourself. And they're probably not going to instantly headshot you. So definitely something that you're doing that's really, really good there. And something I want to highlight as something that players at all levels need to do. If you're going first, and you know that you're going to win the round if your teammates just trade kill on you, jump around the corners. Even if you take 80 damage, even if you almost die, if your teammate gets a trade, it's fine, it's worth it, alright? So I just want to highlight something that's really good that you're doing. Alright, SKRUMPNUTZ, I watched a good amount of the demo, and on CT side, you really have to pinpoint your rotations better. Try to have a consistent route that you do, and try to let your B teammate who you're playing with know like he has to get an early spot so that you can more over rotate towards A, and try to commit somewhere. Try to either commit to early rotating our A or staying B and being pushed down with him. Okay, that's first off. Second off, you got to use your nades better on CT side. You're smoking way too early. Think about it like this: if they're taking apartments control as T and you don't hear a lot top banana and they're spamming their guns and alt mid and stuff, you don't really have to use your smokes initially at B. You want to wait until you feel they're going to execute. Smoke grenades on CT side are pretty much the most powerful $300 you're ever going to have, along with the CZ. So you have to use that properly. And if you use those better, it's going to help your defense out a lot and make it a lot easier of a hold on CT side. So those things are to note on CT side. On T side, what you need to work on is your lack of awareness. A lot of the time when you're taking sites and you see people or you're not really sure where to look and things like that, you did a good job on banana of it, but on T side, you didn't really have that much of an awareness of where people could be and those common angles. There was a couple rounds where guys were sitting in pit, and it took you a really, really long time to notice that they were there when it was frankly pretty obvious they were going to be there. So you got to work on your awareness about where people are going to be. Generally at this level that you're playing at, there's not going to be very many complex setups. Most teams are just going to play one arch, one porch, one halls, 2B. So you got to just understand that and remember exactly where those people are going to be. Once you kill them, the other guy's going to be around, you know, like say you go up porch, you smoke off arch, you go up porch, you kill a porch guy, right? Then pretty much 100% there's going to be either a guy balcony and halls or pit. Once in a while he might move to site, and then the moto guy is going to rotate towards moto and then probably into site. Okay, so you got to remember those things, and you got to work on that awareness and clear corners a little bit better on your T side. You know, there's a couple times you were lazily peeking stuff, I want to say, and when you peek everything, you want to do it with more conviction, like you know someone's going to be there, right? And then that'll help you clear out a lot of those angles so you don't get gated and things like that. But overall, you played pretty well on T side. Good use of nades and smokes and things like that, and good job being like committing. You know, you weren't afraid. You went in. I didn't see much stutter stepping out of you, which is a problem that I see tons of players have in like very high tier Counter-Strike as well, of players just not going and things like that. Like you got to just go, and you're doing a really good job of doing that. So, you know, if you work on your awareness and you work on obviously, you know, other things like peeking things properly, you know, working on your aim and things like that, I think you could do really well, because at least you're throwing, you know, you have a lot of good groundwork where you're not afraid, you're pushing in, things like that, and you're also using your nades pretty good for the most part, besides on that CT side. So anyways, man, I hope this helps you out. This has been Dave from NetcodeGuides.com. Thank you for watching, and peace out.